The Walking Terra Christa Frequency Update, January 9th, 2013. First, the planetary level, by Reverend Christine Milleresi. We have arrived into 2013 activated with the frequencies of light through our divine self. Some of us may not know what to do with these energies. Some are fighting the higher levels. Some have no idea that change has happened, and others are arriving with a sigh of relief. It all depends on who we have become and how much work that we have done to get into this new space of being. Whatever you may be experiencing, please know that this year will be powerful and life-changing for everyone. This past week has promised to help us make the necessary adjustments to reach new levels of understanding within ourselves and the world that is around us. Many individuals may be feeling confused about what they are feeling or thinking, as the old paradigm has been removed. What happens to us when there is a state of consciousness that is created upon the earth that has never been received before? We are in a state of readjustment, and there is no rules of what we are supposed to be doing, feeling, or accepting into our world, because it has never been done before. This year is like no other, and the upcoming years will be the same. We are a changed race of beings in which our pathways are not boring, but yet filled with moments of surprise encounters from others and within ourselves. Everything we know is going to be challenged, and it is up to us to decide how we are going to face our new reality. We are reborn within the same physical vehicle we have been using since the day of our creation. The steps that we take now will mold us into our new reality. So how do we create this new reality? By being present within ourselves, understanding who we are and not what we thought we were, and accepting that change is inevitable for every one of us on this planet. Our higher selves are awaiting our arrival into the physical body. Many of us have achieved this integration, and more have not done so. It is up to us that have integrated the higher frequencies to keep the balance by being more serene, calm, and non-judgmental, especially towards ourselves. The third dimensional reality is gone, and now it is up to each individual to aspire to more within themselves, create this balance, and the world around us will change. We will be experiencing a new moon on January 11th, which is always a time to create new ways within our lives. The moon is the sign of Capricorn. It occurs at 7:44 p.m. UTC time, which represents practicality. Be strong in whatever changes you want to make, as the energy is fluctuating so much that we do not want to get pulled in one direction or the other. Since the beginning of January, we have had a chance to balance our energies from the 12/21 cycle of the Christ consciousness being activated within Gaia. The transition that many individuals are going through presently can be very challenging due to the fact that we may still want to find the most solid pathway in each moment. That will never be the case any longer. So we must be very strong in activating our energies through our Christ itself, which is our higher mind and heart. Find time for silence each day to reflect who you are becoming, as the new vibrations are going to continue at an accelerated rate, especially for the next 3 months. Be strong in creating a balanced foundation within yourself. Know who you are, and know this can change in a moment's reflection. The best part of what we are experiencing this year will be in a synchronous flow of light. So if you are pulled in a certain direction and it does not feel as if it is flowing, then shift your energies into a more centered space by taking some deep breaths of Ah, which brings you into the center of the great central sun. It also helps to ground your energies into the Earth Star that may feel as if they are floating out of your body. The most important thought we can convey is to deeply feel what is right for you in each moment. These moments can change quickly, and remember to fully accept that you are a divine being of light, activated within the physical creation that is you. The frequency update from the Unified Whole Command of the 144-dimensional reality, the cosmic level. It is our divine pleasure to be with each of you in this moment. We would like to go further into what Melaresi has shared in the planetary focus presently. Don't let anything stop you from becoming more than you are. This is the beauty of the Christed consciousness being fully activated within the earth at this time. Each of you is being affected deeply by your consciousness, and it is up to you to fully accept who you are becoming. We know that this has not been an easy transition, and especially for the ones that feel something brewing within them, but they just cannot accept the fact that they are changing. This is where each of you, as light workers, need to step into your full power by allowing your essence to become what you desire it to be. We have shared that the frequencies have shifted the earth into a new paradigm of light. Many believe that they have reached a fifth dimensional consciousness and that this earth has now arrived. This is the illusion of some individuals to think that nothing else needs to be done in preparation. We disagree, and only want you to realize that there is still more work that needs to be done. You can have the higher consciousness, but the reality of it is that there has not been integrated into Gaia. She is moving towards this event, but it has not occurred actually. What has occurred is a revolution of light. People are looking within themselves to actually understand what is happening to them on a soul and physical level. They are not sure what the outcome will be, and they will never know that outcome. We have arrived into a fourth dimensional earth. The consciousness of many individuals is varied, and it is not up to us to say who has the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, or even 10th level of awareness. The soul evolves in a way as to accept the higher levels of reality through the soul star and allowing the transference of this light into the physical creation. What actually is occurring at this time is that each individual's consciousness is being filtered into the physical body. This is going to take some time for it to evolve into the fifth dimensional earth. We are getting there, and the more work that each individual does to create it for themselves will make the process easier for others, for Gaia, and for humanity. It is not going to happen just by thinking it is so. What will be occurring is that each individual has a responsibility to allow the full activation of the new earth to occur. This also means that every person will feel the effects within their physical body, as many are calling it ascension symptoms. It is the process of the ascension descending into the physical vehicle to create the light forms to be activated within each individual. You are the conduits for the allowance of these elements to occur, and you will be the ones that will feel it the most. Let's face it, we know that many of you have been going through these processes already, as it is part of the initiation of mastery to walk as the master and fully accept this role through the physical existence. Many have chosen to leave this planet, as that was not their path to hold the light. There are several souls that worked very hard to this end, but decided they would not endure the integration any longer. We thank them deeply for doing so, as it has made it possible for each of you to fully accept your own mastery upon the earth and work in unison with others to stand in the presence of Gaia's own acceleration. At this time, this process is continuing on a much deeper level than it was ever anticipated, as the amount of lightworkers that are willing to fully participate within the program of ascension for Gaia, and not just for themselves. The ones that are going into deeper levels of their soul's development will find that their light will be strong conduits for others to follow. The ones that do not understand will find that they need to heal their soul's psychological path, as there will be a lack of understanding of how this process works. It is appropriately guided that leaders are not born for this role, but must be nurtured and trained on very deep levels of existence. The individuals that understand our words with the ring of truth, and there are others who are not ready, will understand in hopefully in the future. We were given a beautiful opportunity at the time of the 1221 to fully blend our energies with our higher self and I Am presence. Many of us in spirit have done so. Many in body are also doing so in preparation to these phases, as it cannot be accomplished in body without great challenge. It is with this that we share our deepest gratitude for that which you are doing. All of you listening or reading this material are in preparation, but please know that the road is not paved with pure bliss in each moment. Bliss happens when it happens to you from the deepest core of your soul's essence. There are timelines that need to be acknowledged and released through this process of the self forgiving the self. The energies this week are preparing you on a deeper level than you could ever imagine to help you through this period of transition. We share the background information to help you understand what you may be going through within this process. Oneness does not occur within each individual person without the doorways of letting go of the old and allowing the new to be born within. Each of you in body must realize that this is not easy, and this week is going to take you into a new level of awareness. The structure of your foundation needs to be very strong. This means that the basis of information that comes through you into your physical creation has to be on a level in which all consciousness can accept your advancement into the higher realms. If you do not have a strong foundation to stand upon, then the body will not be able to handle the frequency. Your etheric structure is being challenged and turned inside out to allow your physical vehicle to accept the new paradigm of consciousness that is coming into your being. Please be assured that this new wave of energy is being engineered by everyone's higher self and I Am presence, and the amount of frequency that comes through to you is being activated through these elements. It is important to have a dialogue with your higher self, whether or not you can hear them talking back to you. They will hear you. Be strong in your meditations and within your silence, because this is where the true elements are going to help you in the transition. This new moon of the 11th is allowing each of you to go further into your divinity. But as we shared previously, you must be prepared to allow it to happen. It is going to happen anyway, but it will be guided by you in how the integration occurs. Many will not accept it readily, so the ones that can, please do. You will be holding the higher light within the balance to be fully activated into Gaia. So if you are looking for changes to occur during this new moon, you have the structure to hold the changes while being in the same position. You will find a most synchronous event about to unfold. The energies of light from the heavens are supporting you greatly through this process. Your angelic self is about to be more activated within you to assist in the process, but grounding is most essential in order to hold it. The power of this week is being considered the next phase of the Christ itself. It will allow each individual to go into deeper levels than they previously encountered. The Elohim Councils of Light are standing by to assist everyone through this process as they understand what it is like to be fully within the body while accessing the higher knowledges, wisdom, love, and completeness. For some individuals, this intensity will be too great, so it is important to fully reflect on the foundations you have created. The choice is yours in how you handle this energy. Assisting or de-assisting. Allow the flow of life to run through you, around you, and be you. We walk with you in each moment as our days of light are becoming increasingly brighter. We are the unified whole at your service, so mote it be in the light that we are as one.